What's going on, guys? It's your boy, John Liquidator, coming back with another video. So it looked like Stephen A. Smith had time today because he just went off on Sheryl Swoopes. God, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to New York. Let's get it. Let's go. It's no secret that Caitlin Clark received a lot of hate from sports analysts, but one person in particular that dish out the most hate subliminally is none other than WNBA legend Sheryl Swoopes. Now, we know in a last recent take, Sheryl Swoopes did not acknowledge Caitlin Clark as helping the Fever turn around their second half of the season, and it sent the WNBA fan base in an uproar. None other than Stephen A. Smith. Let it be known, you look insane not mentioning Caitlin Clark, and she clearly does, bro. Clear as day that she is trying to ostracize Caitlin Clark and not shed light on the greatness she had displayed throughout this WNBA season. I don't know what it is between her and a few others. They really do not like Caitlin Clark. Now, we all know as Caitlin Clark fans, she probably hasn't done anything to disrupt these women, said anything bad about these women. They just don't like her because she's good. With all that being said, let's pull up what Stephen A. Smith had to say on a recent episode of his podcast. Roll the footage right now.
Yeah, let's get to the WNBA and this sensational rookie from the Indiana Fever who continues to be box office. Clark and the Fever currently lead the WNBA in average game attendance and per game TV viewership. But despite the attendance and viewership records, there seems to be some haterade in the league in regards to Clark, starting with WNBA legend Sheryl Swoopes herself. She recently spoke on her podcast, Queens of the Court, and didn't mention the rookie when speaking of Indiana's rise in the standings. Here's what Sheryl Swoopes had to say. Look at this quote here. I think the Olympic break really helped Indiana. I'm going to shout out to Lexi Hull. I'm a big Lexi Hull fan. Lexi Hull shot the leather off the ball in their game against Seattle. Kelsey Mitchell is just stroking. She's just shooting the basketball. Aaliyah Boston, almost a triple-double. If Indiana continues to play the way they're playing like this, they too are going to move up in the standings, end quote. So no, Caitlin Clark. Sheryl Swoopes. No, Caitlin Clark. Respectfully, Sheryl Swoopes, you have any idea how that makes you look? You have any idea how that serves to stain any kind of critique of Caitlin Clark, because that gives fodder to those who believe she's being hated on and ostracized to some degree? Do you realize that, Sheryl Swoopes, you're insane to do that? Let me tell you why you're insane to do that. Because Sheryl Swoopes, you're one of the greatest players ever in the history of basketball. That's why. See, you won a championship in college at Texas Tech. You won 3 Olympic gold medals. You won 4 WNBA championships. You know basketball. You know basketball better than me. You know basketball than any of the pundits. You know basketball better than most of the men that play basketball. There is no way in hell you just accidentally left Caitlin Clark's name out of that soliloquy that you dropped about the Indiana Fever. Stop it. You know that. Stop it. And then y'all wonder what happened. See, remember when I was on the air on ESPN and I got into it with Monica McNutt? Stephen A., I'm talking to you, Stephen A., if you had promoted the WNBA more, if you had talked about it more, they would have played more games. Like I had the power to go up to ESPN and say, directors and producers and cameramans and everybody else flocked to the WNBA at the time when it wasn't nearly as popular as it was today. That's what Monica McNutt accused me of, but it's okay. It's just a disagreement. See, y'all act like there's some buzz and there's a problem. No, it's a debate show. She has her opinion. I have mine. I happen to believe she was wrong. I happen to believe I was right. And I happen to believe the facts have shown that I was right. How was the attendance for Team USA in the Olympics? What would it have been like if Caitlin Clark was playing on that team? Remember the first game? Look at this right here. National broadcast viewership. What are we talking about here? 1,000, what is that? 1.219? Is that the number? And the game afterwards got 485,000 views. So the Fever in their game against the Minnesota Lynx was 1.219 million. On Ion. On Ion. The follow game didn't even get half the ratings. Go ahead and look. Everywhere you turn, Indiana Fever is breaking records. All Sheryl Swoopes did was validate all the speculation that there's folks hating on Caitlin Clark. That's all she did. Because to know basketball like Sheryl Swoopes does, to be as accomplished as she is, to be the Hall of Famer that she is, all accolades that are well-deserved. And I'm certainly not attacking Sheryl Swoopes the person because I think she's a wonderful person. She's certainly always been nothing but class and nice to me. I'm only addressing a point. How do you talk about the Indiana Fever and mention a multitude of players and now one of them is Caitlin Clark, who, by the way, as a rookie is leading the league in assists? How do you do that? How do you do that? I told y'all that. I've argued with the great Andrea Carter, outstanding analyst for ESPN, right here on this podcast. I've argued with Janae Ogumake, who's an outstanding basketball analyst. The two of them together, oh my God, that's an A team. No doubt about it. Nothing but love for both of them. And Monica McNutt, one of the preeminent voices of the New York Knicks and what she's doing with her career. They know they got my support, all love. But I'm waiting for you to say I was right.
That was Stephen A. Smith showing no mercy, bruh, to Sheryl Swoopes and her take on Caitlin Clark. But I want to know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Make sure you guys keep them bells on because you know I'm coming back with another one. And until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake